For freshmen, it's good to take all the classes required, as in like math, science, but also to take something that you want to do, so you don't feel like you have to go to class, you want to go to class as an elective.
Well, when I was a freshman, I took drawing, and I think culinary arts is a really good class to take as a freshman.
We have over 30 electives for freshmen to take at Logan. You have a summary on the back of your pre-reg form.
Matter of fact, the guys that are taking this video right now are in an elective where they make videos and all sorts of stuff.
There are electives in the visual performing art category, career and technical education category, ethnic studies, foreign language category.
The electives at Logan range wide, from things that deal with the medical occupation to things that deal with working with cars. It really depends on what you want to do and how we can tailor your courses to you.
Most of your elective credits will be earned in your junior and senior year.
You do not need to take a test to get into an AP or honors class. It is open enrollment.
But if you look at the course catalog, there are predictors of success, and they're usually tied to a grade that you got in a class that you are currently taking. Now, if you're not in one of those courses, you might want to take one of those courses.
You'd really have to study hard for the tests and quizzes, which you'll be given pretty often.
Passing APs and honor classes are not, they're difficult, they're very challenging, but if you have a right mindset and you have a good schedule, then like you can pass the classes and put in your time, definitely.
Homework, well, I feel like it depends on which classes you're taking.
Sometimes for some classes it's a lot, others it's not that much.
Some classes, they just do all the work in the class and then not much homework. Each day I get about 2 hours of homework.
For normal classes, maybe about an hour or so. For honors and AP, could be a bit longer.
The classes are reasonable size. They're not that big.
They're usually around 30 to 40 kids, but as the difficulty goes on, like honors or AP, then it starts to get smaller and smaller.
You have a 2-week period to test out your class.
To change your schedule if it's too easy or too hard.
You have to make an appointment with your counselor.
And if it's too easy or too hard and you don't think you're going to enjoy it, then I recommend you switch out.
I have a 0 period, so it starts at 7:20, but normally, like a normal school day, most students will probably start at 8:20 and end around 3:25-ish.
And on minimum days, it starts at 8:20 and it ends at 1:50.
There are field trips at Logan, although you need to get a permission slip.
Depends on what classes you take. Some classes don't have field trips, but others do.
There are field trips to go see certain other like colleges and stuff.
Usually most clubs will have a field trip or two, and some of the math and science classes later on in your junior, senior year.
There's garden club, there's key club, there's game club.
There's the James Logan High School Interact Club. It's a great club. You should join.
There's a lot of clubs. Third World Relief Club, I'm in that club.
There's all these different kinds of things for interest, community service hours, and other services.
Oh, there's James Logan High School Red Cross, and that's also a great club.
If you want more information, there's usually club fairs, and if you go on the Logan website, they also have information there.
As long as you have enough time, you should take as many clubs as you want.
As long as you have balance and you can get everything done academically.
Obviously, don't overbook yourself and commit to something you can't.
I would suggest 1 or 2, but if you're flexible, you can do as much as you want.
They sell different kinds of food, like sandwiches.
Some pasta.
Pizza, chicken patties.
Some burritos. You can buy some cookies.
Chinese food.
Hamburgers.
It's like all the kind of food you want.
So we do offer a 0 period, but usually the students that take 0, it's because they're participating in forensics and when I say forensics, I mean speech and debate, or they might be doing band classes, and that's 2 periods, and so that takes a lot of their day, and so then they are often taking a 0 period. It also is dictated by what you're taking. We are limited to the kinds of classes we have during zero, especially depending upon your grade level, and so that also dictates whether or not you can take a zero period. But if you take a regular day of just 6 classes a day, that gets you 240 credits when you graduate, as long as you've passed all your classes. If something happens and you don't pass a class, then we want you to take summer school and make those up. And that'll allow you to kind of make up those credits and graduate on time.
So for students that are interested in four-year college, we want to reference our course catalog. So the easiest place to see what classes you need is if you go on page 4, we have this really nice chart that gives you the differences between the high school requirements and the college requirements. So basically, what we're going to be doing is making sure that every year in high school, we're going to build up your schedule with what's called A through G classes. A through G basically is the college prep electives that you need to take at high school to be on track for college. And that's part of a counselor's job, is to make sure that we are helping advise you throughout, every year in high school, but also building up your schedule appropriately with the A through G classes and showing you where you have a place that you have to make a decision about taking extra classes to build you up above what is required for high school so you're ready for college.
The policy for athletic eligibility here at Logan is a 2.0 and no Fs, all right? Now follow along because this can get complicated. If you have a 2.0 and 1 F, you get placed on academic probation. It means you're on thin ice and there's not much keeping you from not playing your sport. You can only do 1 quarter, one term on academic probation. If that F does not come up while you maintain your 2.0, you are then eligible. Now, if you're below 2.0 but have no Fs, you're still eligible, but that will also land you on academic probation for 1 quarter. Again, after 1 quarter, if it doesn't come up, you're ineligible. So the answer to that question is you need to maintain a 2.0, which is a C average, and no Fs, okay? Fs will earn you a ticket on athletic probation, and if you do not raise the F, it will earn you a ticket right out of our athletic program.
Logan is mostly known for the sports teams,
the diversity that it brings. They're great academics and they're amazing band and color guard. You have so many people from everywhere coming together at this school and you make unexpected friends.